Hello, my fantasy friends. Good morning. It is currently one day before my fantasy draft. Super excited as to what happens. Ready for a brand new year. I know I haven't posted here in a while, but I'm going to rebrand the channel up. And we are going to be all about my fantasy football league this year. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. But thoughts before draft day. You know, everyone says Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year. For fantasy folks, it's not. That means my fantasy season is over. So, what do we do to change that? Right now is the most wonderful time of the year. It's draft day. Well, draft day tomorrow. But, just some tips on what you can do to improve your draft, get ready for your draft, prep for your draft. I'm currently in a league, and I'm going to be sending out some videos from my draft tomorrow. But I'm in a league, 12-person league. We've been together for this is our 22nd year. I'm 0 for 21. I am the Pittsburgh Steelers. I make the playoffs. I think I've made it 19 out of the 21 years. And then I always bow out first, second round. I made it to the championship game once, ended that dream. And so you know what? Make sure you tune in. We are a 1-2-2-1 with a flex full PPR league. So when you see some of the drafts, when I show them to you, you might be a little bit surprised. Because our league is also a modified format keeper, meaning you can keep 3 of the following 4 positions. 1 quarterback, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, or 1 tight end. So, the top guys in our draft this year, CeeDee Lamb, Chase Brown, both on my team last year, just so you know, and Derrick Henry. So they will be the top 3 picks this year, more than likely. We'll see how the draft goes tomorrow. I picked number 11. It's not because I finished in the championship game. It's because I swapped my first round pick so I can add Jonathan Taylor to my roster. I dropped Chase Brown back into the pool. So I swapped from pick 8 to pick 11. And hopefully that works out well for me. Because I figured there was going to be some pretty good depth on the board between pick 8 and pick 11. It's not going to be that much different. So, that was my hope anyway. We'll see how it pans out. So here's some tips. Number 1, prep. I know that sounds ridiculous to even say, but there's way too many folks that show up to the draft, they print out a draft guide, or they bring a magazine. Yeah, we still have guys that bring magazines onto our draft. And they show up and they just say, okay, who's the best guy available? You know, no research on injuries, no research on off-season moves, no research on team movement, on coach movement. Make sure you know and you have good research as to why you're picking who you're picking. Number 2, always leave yourself with options. Don't go into a draft saying, okay, I have to get Javonte Williams at pick whatever you are. You want to make sure you have options, have depth, prep your roster beforehand. Ours is live, so we can't do that, but always get people in your queue if you're drafting online so that when that clock starts ticking down, 10, 9, 8, 7, and you say, oh my goodness, I can't auto pick. I just have to get somebody, and Javonte's not there. Have a backup, have a plan. Do you think the Rams, do you think the Patriots, you think the Eagles only have 1 pick on their draft board? Maybe the Jets and the Browns. They probably do. But you don't want to be a Jet or a Brown. You want to be a good roster. Number 3, know the people in your league if at all possible. Know how they're going to draft. Know their tendencies. Like I said, we've been together for 21 years. This will be 22 this year. We know each other like the back of our hand. I know who's going to keep a quarterback. I know who's not going to keep a quarterback. We draft in the Denver suburbs. We have a ton of Bronco fans. Bronco players are going to be the first ones up off the board most of the time if they're picking in those slots. Know who you are playing with. And also, the benefit is I know who they're not going to take. They are going to take Broncos. They will not take Raiders. So, now this year, Ashton Genty and Brock Bowers, not on the board. But if they were, they could possibly fall in our draft. And I know that going in. So be prepared. Be ready. And then really pick, number 4, and the last one, always wait before you do trades or drop ads. You made the draft. You did the research. You got the guys, hopefully, you wanted. See how they pan out. See how they play. Give them at least 1, 2, 3 weeks, barring injury, of course. Wait to do trades. Wait to do ad drops. Because the people you're going to get in an ad drop scenario are likely, there's a reason they weren't drafted. So just take that advice. I hope y'all watch the channel. Tomorrow I'll be posting live from our draft. Check back in, see how we do. I'll be sending you some updates. And enjoy this fantasy football season. It is the most wonderful time of the year. Good luck.